Good morning, Dopey, and welcome to another episode of Good Morning Dopey, where we take a deep yet shallow dive into the daily reflections. I am at my father's opulent lake house upstate, and this is the lake, and that is the dog. Winnie, Winnie. The dog is taken with something. That is the rowboat, and Nora's paddleboard, and the kayak. All right, let me do this quickly. Everybody's asleep. Gotta do daily reflections. Today's August 23rd, bringing the message home. And also, if you guys do not have a DopeyCon ticket, get it now. Can we bring the same spirit of love and tolerance into our sometimes deranged family lives that we bring to our AA group? Oh, this is a really good one. My family members suffer from the effects of my disease. Loving and accepting them as they are, just as I love and accept AA members, fosters a return of love, tolerance, and harmony to my life. Using common courtesy and respecting others' personal boundaries are necessary practices for all areas of my life. This one is a good one. We all know how easy it is to keep up AA shit in AA meetings, but how do we do in the rest of the world? And more importantly, how do we do it at home? I'm not like on spiritual 9s and 10s all the time at home. I think it's impossible. It's listen. Somebody said once, I don't know who it was, that sobriety, ongoing sobriety is like the stock market, and there are going to be serious ups and downs, but the overall outcome is going to be upward because we start so low. And I think one of the greatest things about this whole thing is this ironclad fact that if you engage in a righteous practice, and again, like how righteous your practice is how righteous your practice is, or how engaged you are with your practice is how engaged you are with your practice. But the more righteous activities and practice, and righteous seems like a loaded word, but the more you're focusing on service and love and tolerance and kindness and all those good things, the more one is focused on those things, the outcome is usually pretty good. If you focus on patience, let's say like the bottom falls out and you lose your job, but you're so focused on patience that it doesn't really undermine you, and you have all those other things of hope and faith and unity and love, your odds of getting another job are pretty good. And the rejection and the self-esteem issue and all that shit doesn't hit as hard. So I see a lot of my work in AA and recovery as just being ironclad guarantees to have an easier life. And that other thing that they always say, the softer, easier way, is it's like, I've heard it both ways, and I think I've said that on this show, that the softer, easier way might be using for you, but in reality, the softer, easier way is practicing these principles, because the result is it's unequivocal, undeniable. And I wish before I went upstate I had gotten a fucking shave and a haircut. I'm gonna be a fucking homeless guru, and my facial hair comes in like white, moss or something. So anyway, look at the lake. Maybe I'll meditate tranquilly. If I do, I'll brag about it. But look how tranquil. It's pretty sweet. Anyway, look at that fucking... What am I doing? Look at the line on my head. All right, stop. Stay strong, Dopey Nation, and fucking toodles for Chris.